Fox 17 Weather Ready
Good morning,
Alert.
West Michigan. Good morning, West Michigan. I'm Fox 17 Weather Ready meteorologist Terry DeBoer, waking up with that dangerously cold air now streaming into West Michigan. As you can see, looking out of our downtown Grand Rapids, we're looking at US 131, the Ford Freeway interchange, even in the heart of the city. Traffic crawling along this morning. Temperatures are now down in the single figures above to, in some places north of Grand Rapids, already below zero, and these wind chills this morning are already running 10 to almost 25 below zero. And we are tapping an air mass off to our north with a 40 below wind chill currently in Green Bay, 44 below in Minneapolis, feels like 53 below in Duluth, and that is exactly where air is coming from. So this morning we've got wind chills as cold as 15 to almost 30 below zero. And we're actually going to continue with those wind chills in the double digits below zero at least through early tomorrow, and that's why we do have that prolonged extreme heat, extreme cold advisory and extreme cold warning that will be in effect. This is even as of early Saturday morning. Wind chills across the area are still running 15 to almost 30 below zero. The winds begin to relax somewhat tomorrow afternoon, so our wind chills are going to ease up a little bit back into the single figures above to just below zero. As we head through the day tomorrow, this is tomorrow night, again still keeping those wind chills below zero all weekend long. In fact, I really don't think that we're going to see wind chills back above the zero mark until at least sometime on Monday. So again, an extreme cold warning in effect for Ottawa, Kent, Ionia counties and points off to the north. It is an extreme cold advisory for Allegan, Barry County over toward the Flint areas and Saginaw and points off to the south. In those areas, wind chills are only going to be 15 to 25 below zero. We also still have some of those lake effect snow showers coming in, and with the intensity of the wind and the wind still coming out of the northwest today, out of the west this morning, those snow bands are coming inland. We've got that winter weather advisory that does extend through 7 o'clock this evening. As a result, those areas right along the lakeshore, though, we're going to see the heaviest snow over the next 24 to 36 hours, a widespread 4 to 8 inches of new snow. Thereafter, we've got an extreme winter weather event brewing off to our south. We've got snow and ice coming together with a massive storm system that's extending from Texas all the way into the mid-Atlantic states this weekend and up into the northeast. As we take a look at the future track, we're going to watch the northern edge of the snow shield as it continues to lift northward. If the system comes a little further to the north, there certainly is an outside chance that southern lower Michigan picks up several inches of snow, perhaps as much as 3 to 6 inches of snow with this system that will be again mainly moving off to our east and southeast. So we'll be watching that very closely, and if you do have travel plans nationally, keep in mind this is going to be a storm system that really is a big time disruptor to air travel, as the extent of this swath of freezing rain and snow extends all the way from the southwestern United States into the Ohio and Tennessee River valleys, mid-Atlantic states. We're talking about all of those main metro areas from Washington to New York, Philadelphia into Boston. So we are looking at an extreme winter weather event impacting most of the central and eastern United States. Thereafter, the super 7-day forecast does not show any signs of anything that would be considered warm anytime soon. Even as temps rebound next week, we have highs in the teens, lows in the single figures, and that 8 to 14-day outlook consistently shows the really warm air pooling across the western United States, colder than average from the Great Lakes to Gulf Coast and eastern United States, and this takes us right through that first week of February.